One time, Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was with his companions. The sun was shining. And he says, now, turn around. They turned around. Because their relationship is one of love and obedience. Once you have love, you have submission. Once you have real submission, you have love. That time you don't question, you don't argue, because the beloved one is saying something to you and you say, I'm there for you. So they turn, and the sun was hitting them from behind, and their shadow was right in front of them. The Prophet said, ﷺ, now run and catch your shadow. Again, they ran. They didn't question him. They didn't say, are you making us to do this? So many people, now they're going to do it. They're doing it to their sheikhs, they're going to the murshids. They say, why are you making us to do this? They didn't. They said there must be some hikmat here. So they ran. Then Prophet says, stop. They stopped. Then Prophet said, ﷺ, now turn around and face me. And they turned around, and the sun was shining to them. Anta Shamsu, Anta Badru. He is the sun and he is the moon. Now Prophet ﷺ says, now run towards me. They ran towards him. Prophet says, look behind you. What is behind you? They see. They keep running to him. Prophet says, stop. That shadow, it is the dunya. That shadow, it is the dunya. More that you are running to the dunya, away from me and Allah, you will never catch it. Never you'll be able to catch it. But once you start running to Allah and to me, Allah is going to give the order for the dunya to always be running after you. Now this is where in Islam there is a balance. Don't we live in the dunya? Yes. What does it mean running away from the dunya? To leave everything, the only way that you can run away from the dunya completely is that if you leave this world, isn't it? You're dead, you die, you run away. Even then, you're going to be buried and you have to wait there for some time. Because now the dunya is stuck to us because we are here in the dunya, like the shadow that is stuck to us. The only thing that we have to be certain is, what is the light? Where is the light? Do we want the light to be behind us or to be in front of us? Do we want Allah and His Prophet to be behind us or to be in front of us? If they are in front of us, and if we run towards them, this dunya, Allah is giving command to run after us. And it comes in so many different ways. Running after us, it could mean that you're going to get wealth because you are running to Allah. You're not running to the dunya, to the world, for materialist things. You're running to Allah, then that time you may get a lot. You get a lot, and you're going to give. Just like the sun. The sun doesn't shine for itself. It shines for others. When you run towards the sun, you become part of it. Now you start giving to the others. Or it could mean that your dunya, you don't have to struggle so hard. It comes easily to you. It depends now on your level of faith and what Allah has given to you, what your rizq is. There's so many with so much material possessions that they have, but never-ending problems they're having. And it's not ease that they're having. They're seeing, I'm earning 100,000 a year is not enough. 200,000 is not enough. 300,000 is not enough. 500,000 is not enough. So they see at the end, it's still not enough. Why is it not enough? Then there are some who's earning 20,000, and it's enough. There's some earning 100,000, and it's more than enough. They take what is there, and the rest they share, because they say Allah is rizq. So now, we are looking to the blessings of the dunya. The whole idea is for us not to be attached to the dunya, to start worshipping the dunya, to put the dunya in our heart. That's the thing. Dunya is in our hands, but don't put it in your heart. The believer, Holy Prophet ﷺ, saying, and our Shaykh is paraphrasing, he's saying the believer, if Allah gives him the whole dunya in the morning time, his heart is not going to shake. And if Allah takes away the whole dunya by the evening time, his heart is not going to shake. It's going to be the same. It happened to one of our scholars, no? Which one was it? Imam al-Ghazali? If I'm not mistaken, he was giving a lecture, he was giving a suhbah, he was giving a lesson, and somebody then came and whispered into his ear. He stopped, then he continued. Then later on, same person came to him and whispered in his ear again. Then he stopped, then he continued teaching. Later his students asked him, Ya Shaykh, can you tell us the secret of what happened just now? He said, message came to me that my investment in a ship that we had sent, everything that I put in there, into that ship, message came to me through that messenger saying that the ship sank. And I stopped to check my heart, to see if my heart is shaking or not. He said, Alhamdulillah, my heart did not shake, and I submit to Allah. Then later, a few minutes later, the same messenger came to me and said, whispered into my ear, there was a false news. The ship just landed in the harbor, and your riches, it has doubled 10 times. So I stopped to check my heart again, to see if my heart is jumping up and down, getting really excited or not. He said, and my heart remained constant. That is a believer. Are we like that? We hope to be like that. But we are being realistic also. We're saying that we cannot be like that. But at least now we have people who are holy, people who are good, that we are aiming to be like that. And now, to run away from the dunya, it means to run away now from the attachments of the dunya, the love of the dunya. You can be right in the middle of the complete wealth, but it's not affecting you. That's okay. I know so many people, sometimes they're so poor, but their heart is busy 24 hours to earn money, to be rich, like what they see on television. That is also not good. So, for some, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives wealth. If they don't have wealth, they're going to lose their faith. Some, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives poverty, because if they have wealth, they're going to lose their faith. So it depends now on the person, and if you have a guide, that guide will be able to better inform you and shape you and guide you to what is there for you, because whatever that we have also, it doesn't belong to us, reality is. Yes, we work for it, but millions of people, they work harder than us and they don't get anything. There are some who don't work at all and they have everything. So it is not a matter of working. It is a matter of what is rizq that is there for you. If it is there for you, you work, of course you're going to get. Definitely. But everything that we have now, it is an amanat. It is a trust. It is in our hands, it is a trust. Our children, they are a trust to us. So now we start to think how we are trustees, custodians, khalifas of Allah. That nothing belongs to us, it all belongs to Allah. If it belongs to us, we will not be questioned. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to question us. We will be questioned on Judgment Day, how we earn our wealth, what we did with it, with everything. May Allah make our possessions and everything to be halal, inshallah. And for our heart not to be attached to the dunya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.